Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. I hope you are all doing well and, considering the health situation that the entire globe is in, do everything you can to stay safe. I have built a stone home, as you can see here. I really love this house. It took on many forms. It first looked traditional. At first it had an A-frame roof. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened along the way. And I finally love the way it's come together. I changed the exterior from what it originally was. Maybe I should have put up pictures. However, there is an area to park the car in a shaded space. It's not a garage. That's actually the entrance to the house. It's ultra modern. I've tried to soften it up a bit with some cherry blossom trees and some mix and match of hedges. You've got the plain hedges and then you've got the ones that are budded, floral, as it's called, and I thought that really helped to adorn the exterior of this stone ultra modern build. You can see there's a double height room inside. You're almost getting the tour from the exterior, and that's obviously because I've used the Glam Mansion live event, or is it the Glam event? Tinted windows, as you can see all around, and I'm quite happy the way they've lined up. Now on this side of the lovely stone home you have some arches that open up into a lovely pool area. There's a nice peninsula, well, partial peninsula, with a lovely ice fountain, I think it is. I got it from an architect tab home, and then there's an area to just sit out and enjoy this lovely shaped pool, which I thought was quite nice to wrap around and extend underneath this floating area. It just gave the illusion that the build was floating on water or something like that. So this area here is just purely an architectural flair feature. There's a light in there, and that balcony is for the main master room. There's another master room above the vehicle right there, so you're going to see everything on the inside and parts of the story too. This beautiful car is a favorite of mine, and you could just drive out this way or back up into that area, and hopefully not back up into the pool. At the rate this couple is going, they might get in one of the worst fights, and that just might happen when one of them tries to get away, but they can't. This is the fabulous car from the Glam event, and she is showing symptoms of the coronavirus. She's not sure, but she's been sneezing and she's been feeling really poorly. But maybe it's because she's at odds with her husband. In addition to being isolated from the world and her neighbors, she's also isolated from her husband. This is the entrance. There's a security system in that area, and that's a door to the bathroom, and over here there are double doors to a closet where you can keep your coats. Again, an important feature in your house, but still if it's in the entryway, quick access to it. This corridor, as I say, leads into a full bathroom. Thought it was nice to make it a full bathroom. It's a luxurious home and exceptionally modern in most parts. So there's a full bath down here, and back into the corridor brings you into a lovely living room. It's very formal. There's no TV. There's a second living room upstairs. You'll see that. It's a double height room too. I did mention that before. And it's just really pretty. It's one of my favorite arrangements for a living room yet. Now, this lovely plush L couch is from the Glam event. Very lovely. You get the black one too, as well as most of the things in here. The art piece, the fireplace, the rug is actually from a Sim Chase event, but this is what it looks like in AR. That's another thing you're going to see, a few clips in AR to give you a real nice feel of how beautiful it is to decorate with these lovely items that we were given in most of these fabulous events. Anyway, that's her husband down the end in the kitchen. You'll see him soon. But yeah, I thought it was nice to go a little bit minimalistic and just set things out in an elegant way. And look at that. Beautiful double height room with those fabulous tinted windows. I think they're really lovely. If you know how to put these items together, you'll really enjoy your builds. I really love them, and love the fact that the stucco red wallpaper doesn't divide on the next floor, Alright, so that's their living room. Very nice, very colorful, very vibrant, but then the rest of the house is quite white and clean and modern. A lot more modern. Now this is a passageway out to the back of the house, and I thought I'd adorn this corridor area with a lovely hall arrangement. I wanted to place a chair there, but I changed my mind. And then you've got double arches. Well, they're triple grid arches, and it brings you into the kitchen area, which is also the dining area, but it's split quite nicely. So I thought these units would look like those shelves where you keep your plates and cups and so on. And as I say, ultra modern. You've got this table with that rug, which is actually a runner from the fine dining live event, and it's really nice here with those chairs, the table that we have in the game, the blue waters out from that tinted window. Just lovely. I love the way it looks. This is her husband Matthew, who, as I say, is not speaking to her at all. You're going to find out as we go along what's happened. But the dining area is over on that side with a great view of the pool. There's a door out to the other side of the pool, and this is the kitchen. I absolutely love this kitchen, and it came together by mistake. I think if you build in this game, you'll find that you sort of fiddle around and just try and make things work, and somehow it just comes together for you. I love the way it looks. The units that you see here actually have an island that should go in the middle, but you can't place anything on it. So I chose this particular fine dining live event center part, and I love it. The cooker and the microwave and the knives and the cooking iPad is in the corner there, and these bar stools actually fit the surface part of the center island here. I have a clip in AR for you to see what it looks like. It's very pretty. I've been playing around in this house in AR, and it's quite lovely to see it in first person view. So this is what it looks like. How lovely.
I can't take it. It's just awful. How long are we going to be in isolation? I really need to get out.
Nothing a glass of wine can't fix. This is my worst nightmare.
Over in the corner in the kitchen, you can see where the fridge is hiding and the washing machine and dryer. So they have everything they need, a way out to the back part of the house. And again, double doors leading out to a beautiful area where they can sit down together and just enjoy the fresh breeze sweeping across the pool into this place, circulating fresh air. So they could have a glass of wine here, but they're not, and they won't. They're at odds. Something terrible has happened between them, and they just cannot come in contact with each other. Matthew comes out here quite a bit to make use of the wine cellar. I could have used the sophisticated socialite event bar, but it's black, and I don't have the white one that came in the store for a prize. This is that lovely frozen over fountain. It takes up an even grid number space, 4x4, and then I wrap the pool around it. The other ones are a 5x5. This is where they should sit together and enjoy the fresh air, but they're not, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. Here's an overview of the downstairs part of this house. We're going to go upstairs and I'll carry on the story. Be patient. I really like this house, as I do all my builds, but as I say, this turned over completely from a traditional house to a mound of complete modern display. Again, an overview on the flip side here for you to see where things go for those of you who follow the tourists to actually build these houses. And we're going upstairs. Okay. Now I'm just going to pop up there without waiting for her so we can get on with it. And this is what you come into. It's a lovely, nice, masculine type of, in a way, display of furniture. I love the blacks, love the rug underneath, the rustic rug. And there is a television up here. As I said before, downstairs is formal. Here's a little bit more laid back where they can casually get a book, watch telly, and so on. And this door here leads into a gym. So it's supposed to be an ensuite bedroom. But as I say, you can change rooms up. They don't have any kids, and so it doesn't really matter, does it? So they've changed the space into a gym, and they've got a great view of the pool back there, and then a clock on the wall so they know how long they've been running for. And this is the ensuite bathroom to that space. It was big enough for me to separate the toilet unit in the corner under an arch. Love those arches. And there she is again, sneezing into her elbow, her hand, and everything else. Let me just get her to wash her hands. Remember, guys, singing happy birthday takes about 20 seconds, and that's how long apparently you're supposed to wash your hands for to be on the safe side. Okay, so we're coming back out of that gym. It's meant to be an ensuite bathroom. And then there are 2 master bedrooms, and they're really beautiful. So underneath this arch right here are 2 doors, one to the left, one to the right. And this is what should have been their family bedroom, okay? The master bedroom for the couple. But something happened here, and only Matthew stays here, and she stays in a different room. Whatever happened to Matthew and Irene?
Ooh. Oh.
Matthew couldn't believe his eyes. It couldn't be. He started to feel hot. It felt as though his heart was sinking inside of him. Irene was his childhood sweetheart. He loved her completely. But they were having difficulty having children. She was getting on in years, and she wanted to have an affair, have a child, and pass it off as his own, because it turns out he couldn't have children.
Irene, explain it to me. Why? How could you do this? You've killed me. I can't understand. Please.
It was only the day before the military and the police had guarded the streets, and no one could go anywhere, and so they had to self-isolate in the same house. This particular master bedroom has a balcony, and you saw that from the outside. You come out under these arches, either of them, and they have complete access to this balcony privately. And that's what that master bedroom has. And it also, the thing about this master bedroom is that it's got the inbuilt wardrobe, so it doesn't have a private closet space, but it does have a larger bathroom than the master bedroom that she's in. You'll see that soon. So this is the master bathroom. You've got the sink, the bathtub, and you've got the toilet unit tucked away in the corner here. And it's got the big balcony, right? And the lovely architectural flair design to the front part. But then her room, where she's staying, because she cannot come back into that room, and Matthew's completely distraught, but her room is this one here. It's got that beautiful closet you can see in the back there, and then you have a passageway straight across into the bathroom, and it's a shower. So I would say the other one is a first master. But the thing is, this one's got a closet space, which I think is really cute, and the other one has inbuilt closets around the bed. So I don't know, which one do you prefer? But this room is very beautiful. I went for white. I love the way everything's come together in here. It's very girly, and she's moved in some of the things here for the time being. Self-contained, as you can see. That's her jewelry and so on, precious belongings, a chair in the corner, and I wish we had a really beautiful, glamorous, pure white bed that didn't have the brown frame around it. I love the rose gold mirror up here, and yeah, that's the complete room with a lot of windows as well. A lot of windows. That's the thing about this master room, while the other one has the double doors leading out to the balcony. Okay, so that's the complete house and the complete story. This is the double height room again, and of course an overview of what we have for the upstairs part of this house. So 2 big masters and another ensuite bedroom that was turned into a gym, and they just try to stay away from each other in different corners of the house. But for this particular moment, when she did the tour with us, what do you think they should do? It's quite awful. Interestingly, some individuals are in this position, self-isolating in the same house and also from each other, sadly. Well, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you again soon in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.